À l'Halloween, donc le 31 octobre, le groupe Lemonheads était en ville. J'ai eu le plaisir de recevoir en direct en studio dans mon habit de bactéries intestinales notre ami Evan Dando. Ensuite, je l'ai enlevé et voici ce qu'il m'a dit pour ses disques préférés. Suivez bien, bonne chance.
Evan Dando, Lemonheads, how are you?
I'm well, thank you very much.
And you're here, you're in a show called Le Cimetière. No, you're here in a different show called Le Cimetière des City, in which we have a guest every week. So you're the guest of honor this week. And you're here to talk about, yes, so when did you buy music first?
The first time I bought my own record was a Modern Lovers record. I was like 14, and when I was getting into the Velvet Underground and the Stooges and Modern Lovers.
They were like the first punks.
Yeah, so my first music that my parents didn't have, because when I was a kid I just listened to my parents' records, which is all good, all the black soul music, you know, the good stuff, the Martha and the Vandellas and Stevie Wonder, early Stevie Wonder, whatever.
So what, you didn't rebel against what your parents were listening to?
No way. It was too good. You know, and they had, you know, the Stones and the Beatles and all that stuff.
They listened to all that stuff?
Oh yeah, my parents, yeah.
How old are they?
60 something.
60?
A long time ago that this is, yeah.
They were cool parents.
Yes.
So tell me about Martha and the Vandellas. Why?
Just that song Heat Wave is sort of the reason why I started making music myself, because it's so otherworldly and it's and happy. I just thought if I could try to make music, you know, maybe I could get halfway to what Heat Wave is one day, you know. So I'm still working at it. I'm like 1/8 of the way there. Maybe someday I'll get there halfway to how joyous that sounds.
And also, what did you take? Oh, Stevie Wonder.
Talking Book, the early stuff, and Music of My Mind, and the early Stevie Wonder solo stuff.
Because what he's doing right now is not as exciting, I guess.
I just listen to Talking Book, you know.
The old stuff. What, the Stones?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Stones.
Which song? What memories do you have when you see the Stones?
Ever since I was a little kid. I think I woke up when I was like 3 or 4, you know, some kids were having a party playing like Jumpin' Jack Flash really loud, and my parents tried to get them to stop it, but then they went and listened to it, and like I woke up, I was 3 years old, and I was like, this is cool, I like this.
Should the Stones stop now, or?
No, they're having fun. No, you can't take much away from the Stones, really. You gotta let them do what they want, because you don't have a choice.
It's true. You also like country music a lot. You said it's like punk. Explain that.
Simple and short songs, and simple, yeah.
Emotions?
From the heart, yeah.
You like Hank Williams Jr.?
Yeah, but
Senior, sorry.
Senior. Punk rock is not, doesn't mean anything except rock and roll, which doesn't mean anything except, you know, the blues or country music. It's all the same stuff, you know? Like Hank Williams was a punk rocker, totally. Everyone knows that.
Robert Johnson, too, maybe.
He was a punk, yeah.
In the blues side. Black Flag, you're in the black period here? Black Flag, Black Sabbath?
Yeah, good heavy rock and roll. Actually made by white people, funnily enough. But, you know, just more important punk rock bands.
Like Black Flag?
Rock and roll bands, yeah.
Henry Rollins, do you like his soul stuff as well?
I like his band a whole lot.
And why Black Sabbath?
Why Black Sabbath? I can't even, that does not compute. I am Iron Man.
I'm a big Black Sabbath fan.
Oh, good, okay.
Absolutely. Amazing band.
So then, why ask why? Just, yes, Sabbath.
And who's Elvin Jones?
He played drums with John Coltrane a lot. He's one of the best jazz drummers ever.
He has albums?
He's still alive. He still plays with people. Yeah.
played here during the Festival de Jazz, and the rest is like all jazz. John Coltrane, Bill Evans.
Cole Porter. I went through a period where I stopped listening to rock when I was like 16 for about half a year, and I just listened to jazz because I thought it was, you know, idealism of youth. I thought it was better or something. I was like,
It must be rare, you know, teens and listening to jazz.
well, I came from a pretty different sort of environment. My high school was ultra intellectual, and that was the cool thing to do when you're 16. And you get into jazz and smoke pot.
Do you still listen to...
Of course I do, yeah. I like Brahms, too.
You like classical music. Is there a kind of music you don't like?
I don't like modern country. Like that stuff, that shiny stuff. I like Sunvolt, right? There is some good country music being made, but I don't really like that stuff that they're putting out in Nashville these days, except, of course, the new Ween record, which is genius.
Because maybe it's just too commercial.
The Nashville Mafia, there's something going on there. I don't know what it is, but it sounds bad.
Thanks.